dividing a number by 11. A number is divisible by 11 if the alternating sum of the digits is a multiple of 11 or it gives you 0. Little bit complicated, but it's very simple. For example, if I have 187, okay, it's a number, and I want to be very sure whether this number can be divided by 11 without a remainder. What I'll do is that I will take the alternating sum, which means that I will start by saying 1 minus 8 plus 7. You get it? That is what it means. So if I do the summation and I get 0 or a number that is multiple of 11, then it means this original number is divisible by 11. So 1 minus 8 will give us negative 7 plus 7 is 0, and so it means this one is multiple of 11. Let's say I have this number, let's say 2690, let's say 5, and I want to see whether this huge number is divisible by 11. What I'll do is that I'll take the alternating sum, means I will start with 2 minus 6 plus 9 minus 5 and see the results. Now for the 2 minus 6, that will give me negative 4. Then plus 9 minus 5 will give me 4. And so once again, negative 4 plus 4 is 0. And that means that this number is a number that is divisible by 11. Maybe let's try it for 715. Okay, you want to see whether 715 is divisible by 11. Again, alternating sum, we have 7 minus 1 plus 5. What is 7 minus 1 here? That will be 6. 6 plus 5. The result is 11. And 11 is a multiple of 11. Okay, so it means 715 is divisible by 11. That is the trick. Now, to divide a number like, let's say, maybe let's take a single digit number to first divide, then we take two digit number, then we go to 3 and so on and so forth. So a single digit number divided by 11, for example, if I say 3 divided by 11, okay, or I can just write it like 3 divided by 11, right? But I want to have this one so that I can keep my answers in that way. I mean, it to be the same, right? Now, what you do first is that, obviously, you can see that the 11 is bigger than 3, means that definitely it's going to start with 0 point, because 11 cannot divide 3. Okay, so to start with 0. Then when you start with 0, what will come after? What will come after is very simple. The numerator that you have here, that's the 3 that you are trying to divide, that is the dividend. Subtract 1 from it, and that will be 2, and put a 2 down. Okay, then this same dividend, the 3, subtract it from 10, and that will be 7. Attach it to it, and that is enough. Now keep repeating this 2 7 2 7. It will go on and on and on and on. That is the answer. As simple as that. Okay, alternatively, if you forget about what I've just told you, if the number is being divided by 11, start by still saying 0 point. Now this number, multiply it by 9. Well, I don't know where the 9 is coming from, but then it works for all. By 9, that will give you 27, and keep the 27 being repeated. Keep it repeat continuously, and that becomes your answer. So if I say, for example, 5 divided by 11, I can start by saying 0 point, because the number I'm talking about here is less than 11. Then 5 times 9, I know is 45. And so I'll keep repeating 45, 45, 45. And that will go on and on and on. Repeated. Or I will just subtract 1 from this and write 4. Subtract 5 from 10, then I write 5. Then I get 45 repeated. That is as simple as that. So how fast can you say 7 divided by 11? How fast can you say 7 divided by 11? Okay, that is beautiful. You can start by saying 0. If you subtract 1 from this, you have 6. Then 7 being taken from 10, we have 3. Then we keep repeating our 63, 63, and that will go on and on. What about 9 divided by 11? What would the answer be? I'm sure you are saying 0.818181 continuous. So that is how we can divide a single digit number by 11. Now let's look at 2-digit numbers. Now with 2-digit number, let's look at it in terms of a number that ends with 0 divided by 11. Like maybe 20, 30, 40, 50, 2-digit number that ends with 0. That one is very cool. Once again, look at the first digit here, 2, multiplied by 9, and that will give you 18. So keep writing the 18, and it will continue on and on. But what would the decimal point be? Because there's only 1 0, the decimal point will come into the first 2 significant figures. And so 20 divided by 11 is 1.818181 repeated. What about, let's say, 40 divided by 11? That's also cool. Just say 4 times 9, which will be 36. Okay, so keep writing 36, 36, 36 throughout. And put a decimal point in between the first 2 significant figures, which is 3.6, 3.6, sorry, 3.6366363, on and on and on. So even if I go up to, let's say, 80 divided by 11, I will say 8 times 9 is 72. So 72, 72. And I'll put a decimal point in between the first 2 significant figures. And so 80 divided by 11 will be 7.2727 continuous. This same principle can even work for 3-digit numbers that ends with zeros. Like I have 500 divided by 11. It still works that same way. Again, I'll multiply 5 times 9, and that will give me 45, right? So 5 times 9 is 45. So keep writing the 45, 45, 45, and 45. It goes on and on and on, right? Now, because we have 2 zeros, the decimal point will be in between the first, between the 45 point, the 4. I mean, you count 2 numbers, 1, 2, then the decimal point will come. But if it's only 1 0, it will come in between the first 2. So this one is going to be in between the first 2 and then the third one, right? So the answer will be 45.4545 repeated. What if I have 700 divided by 11? 7 times 9, again, I know is 63. So I keep writing 63, 63, 63, on and on and on, okay? Then the decimal point is going to be in between the first 2 and then the third number, which will be 63.6363 that way. So that is how division by 11 can be done with 2-digit number with 0 or 3-digit number that ends with 0. Okay, so I've talked about 2 zeros right about, not just a number that ends with 0. So 2 zeros for 3-digit number and 1 0 for 2-digit number. Now you can try the following mentally without using pen and paper. A single-digit number by 11, 2-digit number that ends with 0 by 11, and 3-digit number that ends with 2 zeros by 11, or being divided by 11.